What's going on, everybody? FJC here, back again with another video, and today I want to talk about a hot topic that's been going on since XDefiant's release. And what we're going to be talking about is the KBM versus roller comparison. And it seems that no matter what FPS game releases, there's always going to be the comparison or debate between the two inputs. But I find being very specific to XDefiant that this topic or debate is a super hot trend. Do me a favor, guys, before we continue on with the video, check out all my socials in the links in the description, as well as my other YouTube channels. I have my second YouTube channel, which is mainly a shorts and VOD channel, as well as my IRL vlog channel, which more vlogs are going to be coming very, very soon. And if you guys want to see more content from me live, definitely go ahead and follow my Twitch channel. I practically stream 7 days a week, and I usually start my stream around 9 to 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get back to the main topic of the video, and that would be the keyboard and mouse versus roller debate. Now, like I mentioned earlier, practically in any FPS game that's been released in the past 10 years, I want to say, there's always been a debate on keyboard and mouse being too strong or controller being too strong. But if we're being specific to XDefiant, I find that this is such a hot topic within the community, and the only other games that I've noticed this topic become such a big debate within their communities has been Apex Legends and Call of Duty. But I don't even want to talk about Call of Duty because their aim assist is honestly on another level, and the rotational aim assist that you get in that game, the game is practically playing it for you by itself. For me personally, after watching and playing Apex Legends and XDefiant both on keyboard and mouse and roller, I can definitely say that aim assist in both of these games is 100% noticeable, but it's nowhere near the level of Call of Duty's. I myself am a keyboard and mouse player, but I do understand the necessity for aim assist for FPS games. But in my opinion, where aim assist becomes a problem is when the game is doing too much for you by itself, and B, when the strength is so strong that no matter what I do as a keyboard and mouse player, you're always beaming me. And that's one of the main problems, in my opinion, I find when going against controllers on XDefiant. To me, anytime I've plugged in a controller, it definitely seems like I get better hit detection, and I'm not just saying that to say that, but it genuinely seems like my shots are connecting more often. And when you look at XDefiant and the pacing of the game, it's a super fast-paced arcade shooter, and I find being a keyboard and mouse player that specifically when I'm shooting an enemy, sometimes I have to micro adjust my mouse because some shots aren't registering, and I'll go back to eventually shooting him in the same spot that I was to begin with, and then it would start registering. Whereas no matter how many times I've plugged in my controller, because I have multiple times throughout a stream, because I'll be getting beamed by controllers 24/7, and then I'll plug one in just to remind myself that I'm not as shit as I think I am. But I find when I aim down sights, specifically with the reverse S-curve aim assist pattern, almost every single time it will aim to the middle mass, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but the stickiness of the aim is insane. And this is coming from somebody who was never a really good controller player as a young kid, but when I'm playing XDefiant with a roller and I'm averaging 40 to 50 kills a game, not dipping below that, there's questions to be asked. When I'm on roller, I almost never miss shots, and like I mentioned earlier, the aim assist in this game is very similar to Apex Legends, so after a certain distance, I definitely feel the game doing a lot of things by itself. The amount of times an echelon ghillie suit has ran in front of me while being invis and the game just starts automatically tracking him is absolutely nuts. And in my personal opinion, you do not need to run a red dot sight on any gun when you're playing roller, because the aim assist is so strong in this game. The game is practically aiming for you, meaning you don't really have to see where your enemy is. And the most common argument that I hear when talking about the aim assist debate is MnK players get their entire arm to aim down sight, which is 100% entirely true. I myself am mainly an arm player, and I play on a lower DPI and sensitivity, so I am moving my arm quite a bit to aim. But multiple times throughout this gameplay that you're watching, you can see when I'm using controller that the gun automatically snaps to the center mass of my target, and this is why I say that controllers have better hit detection, because it's automatically putting you in the right spot that you need to be. And the aim assist in XDefiant is so strong that it's constantly dragging it back to the middle mass if I do mess up my aim. I'm 100% an advocate for having aim assist in games, but I do think with XDefiant, the general aim assist strength needs to be toned down, as well as the rotational aim assist strength. The fact that I can jump across somebody's screen, and because of the input that they are using, the game will automatically follow them, I think is a little too overpowered, and it honestly makes sense that majority of the PC players or MnK players that I knew are switching to controller, because the game is clearly made for it. It does make sense that they would focus focus on roller players because majority of people who play Call of Duty and XDefiant do use a controller. So obviously it makes sense to cater to the majority rather than the minority. And the last point that I want to make, which I know is going to get people upset, is the fact that it's called aim assist. This means that the game is helping you perform better. And the point that I want to make with this is that if you are a good roller player, obviously you're going to be unstoppable when the game is helping you aim and you know how to manipulate the aim assist for your own advantage. If I have a bad day when it comes to aiming, well, there's really nothing I can do other than pushing myself out of the slump. But I also find it insanely hard for a roller player to have a bad day when it comes to aiming when the game is helping you. Once again, guys, these are 100% my thoughts and opinions. So if you feel like commenting and leaving your feedback, definitely do so. But you could see right there, I was literally testing out the snapping when it comes to the roller, and every time it would go back to the center mass on the character until he started moving very fast, and I slightly touched my thumbstick and it started dragging with him. My solution for this, because I can't give all these points without finding a solution that's fair and balanced and unbiased, would be to turn down the amount of rotational aim assist that controller players get, but still keep the snapping. I personally do not feel the snappiness of roller is as bad as the rotational aim assist that they get. But once again, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I do really appreciate all the support that I've been getting over on YouTube and Twitch, and thank you guys for all the feedback. Once again, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you can get notified when I upload a new banger. I'll see all you sexy souls in the next video. I appreciate you guys. Peace out. Much love.